If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. So, with this quote by John Quincy Adams, we would like to begin our talk show named Conversation with Consultants, episode 17 of our guest talk series. Good evening, everyone. I'm P. Shravan Kumar, the founder of SK Associates and Group.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. I am Aditi Jain, Strategic Alliance Advisor of SK Associates and Group, and we are your host for today's talk show. So, before we begin our talk show, let me briefly introduce SK Associates and Group. We are an ISO certified management consulting firm registered under the Ms.Reema Dey Act 2006 with the Government of India. Our mission is to provide consulting services to student entrepreneurs globally, covering areas such as compliance, operation, marketing, research and development, human capital strategy, and operations. Our passion lies in helping these budding entrepreneurs bring their dreams to life and contribute to global economic growth.
Entrepreneurship is a catalyst for change and innovation. It's a powerful force that can reshape industries, transform lives, and make the world a better place. We are committed to supporting student entrepreneurs on their journey, equipping them with the tools, knowledge, and networks they need to succeed.
Now, before we begin our show, let's take a moment to introduce our guest for today. It gives us immense pleasure to welcome Ms.Reema Dey, Assistant Vice President HDFC Bank, to this special event. We are truly honored by your presence today, and we are thrilled to have you share this momentous occasion with us. So, welcome, Ms. Reema.
Good evening. Thank you, everyone.
So, the first question for you is, what inspired you to pursue a career in banking, and how has your journey been so far?
Uh, since I have done my graduations in accounts honors, I had a commerce background since beginning. Then I did my MBA that too in finance. So initially we wanted to join that banking and finance sector only. So I thought since I'm having a good knowledge of finance and accounting all together, so it will be better for me to join a finance career, or that is more better if I can pursue it and going ahead with banking. So then in 2008, I joined a bank as an assistant manager. Since I have one thing I need to tell you that I've done all my studies from Jharkhand, and my first posting was Delhi. Then I landed in Delhi all alone in 2008. So since my career started joining as an assistant manager there, and I had also pursued my another degrees with banking later on during the course of our business. It is very, very important for us in life, firstly, to be disciplined. Secondly, to have a goal and a vision also. Vision is a long-term goal that what I wanted to be. Still, it has not achieved. I have 16 years of experience altogether. Since I joined very early, I was very young when I was only 20. I've done my MBA then only. So still us to go almost or something different. But my goal needs to be achieved. You put a small goal first, a medium term goal, and long term goal. So that is what I have done. And yes, plus. And right now for last 2 years, 2 months. Promotion policy, whatever it is, in 5 years, you need a promotion to be placed in that. Then between that period also there were several small goals and I stick to it, and the continuous development that is needed everywhere you are in your career, in your life. So that I pursued. The small things that in banking also there are several courses like JIB, CIB, all these things are there. Somebody who is from banking sector, they must be knowing that CIB is equivalent to post graduation in banking. So then my goal was to within 4 5 years I need to qualify that a small goal. Then and in very earlier of my career in 2014 only, I become a whole clearing head. I mean, जो आप चेक लगाते हो and check got passed, from one bank to another. That's a clearing hub. तो त्या कलकत्ता clearing hub का जो collection होता है, payment आपके account में आता है. So that part I was taking care of. I become head in 2014. Then there was famous kind, the same process we do for bulk customer, big customer, corporate clients. उनका process अलग होता है. That department is different. In 2017, I become the head of that. Then in bank also it transfers you. So during that journey, what I feel that I pursued a Kaizen theory. I had studied when I was studying MBA. My professor has told me you do a Kaizen theory, small development every day, and a continuous improvement should be there. So altogether, I had traveled from Delhi to Mumbai to Jharkhand to West Bengal. In West Bengal also, it is 4 different districts. Every time I got promotion or new role assignment, then I took that challenge. And for that, here today, what I am. So when I look back in 2008, then I found it out from where I started. So since one wheel was there, I need to develop, and it was a continuous journey. There is no stopping of learning. I still feel that there is always a scope of improvement. I've never said that I know everything about banking. I'm still learning. Since I am not in trade finance is international business finance. I've not done with that department. The people who do, so I still learn from them. I've recently cleared one examination foreign forex operations from IIBF. Foreign exchange operations का होता है. So I just passed it because I didn't know about that trade department. So that really need to have, you know. वो मुझे बहुत फ्रस्ट्रेट करता था कि ना आई डोंट नो ट्रेड. So I started learning. Still a trade finance exam I am pursuing. I'll do that. So my journey started from there. It was a comfort. I was very disciplined about what I am doing it. I should love it. If you don't love it, don't do it. So I love my job always because I love to do it. Secondly, I try to take all the opportunities because opportunities comes very less. There is one small story I need to share also. In 2014, I had 3 jobs, three altogether. So 2 I left because I tried to stick to the existing company. So that opportunity I left. So this is my suggestion to everyone. When opportunity comes to grow, to come out. So and why don't we come out? Can anybody tell? It's a fear. It's a fear of leaving. Fear of leaving your comfort zone. Fear of finding yourself or land in a new place, an unknown place. So that is the fear. So you have to come out of that fear.
That
Always.
was
So
very
abhi
clear into your journey, Rima. I had a question. With 16 years of experience in the banking industry, what significant changes have you witnessed in wholesale banking operations till date?
not many of changes were there. Because if you remember when in 2008 there were no that smartphones was not there. I think it was not. We have a keyboard phone. Then there's color phone has come out. Then is smartphones has come out. So most important changes हुआ है. That is with the digitalization of banking sector. Digital banking has come. That is the major change. And the fintechs have come. The small उस वक्त शायद कोई गूगल पे फोन पे It was not there, I think. It was in 2012. After 2012, they have come up. 2013, 14, 15. Gradually, and still innovations are there. Once, like innovations पे ऐसे भी है, like हमारे बैंक के पेज ऐप, you must have seen that ads in IPL, बहुत आता है पेज ऐप का, HDFC पेज ऐप. So one of the very differential quality जो उसको differentiate करता है from other this app, I mean UPI based app. The UPI has come up in 2013. ठीक है, so this is the major changes. तो उसका ये है कि आप if when you are in flight, you do not have any your network, then also from QR code you can pay. So digitalization has come up and it has a huge impact. It has just changed our life. अब पहले क्या होता था, मैंने भी किया है कि we went to one bank and we are standing in a long queue and paying, making payment for charges, cash deposit in another other than home branch, then it will go. अभी भी NEFT RTGS ऐसे होता है, but still that process has changed. In a minute of second it is there. And अभी जो एक नया आया, you must have seen, I think some people must be using, we are using that wallet currency, the digital currency. Anybody is using? The digital currency is a wallet kind of thing where you can keep your, you can update your wallet, you can keep your currency, exchange it, use it in any of the other currency. So that जो हमारा पेपर मनी है, the paper the money we are using, that will be eradicated. Suppose you have an account in dollar, so I have my money in my wallet. Suppose 10,000 rupees in rupee, so I can anywhere convert it into digital through digital channel in dollars and give it to you in dollars. वो यूएस में जाकर के भी आप स्कैन करेंगे तो डॉलर में पे हो जाएगा. So that's a digital currency. It is coming up. We have a digital currency app from HDFC. So it is another major change that is going to come up. Slowly or gradually, government is trying. In our countries, may not be possible for next 10 years, but that government is trying to remove this physical currency and convert it into the digital form. So this is one of the major changes that is coming up.
Thank you for sharing. It was great. Yeah. I would like to ask a question here. Like, as an assistant vice president at HDFC Bank, what are your primary responsibilities and challenges in wholesale banking operations?
First of the challenge is, I've not shared it since I'm the first one, the first lady cluster in the entire East. It includes your all northeast states, Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal, and Odisha, Chhattisgarh. The reason being कि अभी इसमें बहुत ट्रैवल करना पड़ता है. मतलब in my department I had 8 branches allocated in remote areas. So I function from my center area. So I need to visit those branches. I need to take care of compliances. I need to take care of their daily operations. And HDFC Bank is a very, very disciplined, a very strategically important, systematic important bank to the country. You must be knowing. It's SBI, ICICI, Axis, HDFC and PNB. Strategically important bank. So they cannot fail. So we have a lot many of MISR concept, daily monitoring concept. So it is a challenge for me, for everyone, every cluster head. So from different locations to manage करना है. We have a big team, 40-50 people, and we need to go to them, talk to them. Every month we need to do a visit and make a compliance or audit report, a small audit. Then in HDFC we have 3-4 times audit. No bank has. We need to face 3 audits per branch. In audit day you have to be there. The movement and the control compliances, they are very, very strict still. From the top management still for monitoring small issues. So after joining HDFC, I have become very, very disciplined, very controlled. जो आपका जो बैंकिंग नॉलेज के ऊपर क्या बोलते हैं, जो ग्रैब होता है, that gravity, what is the important, it tells you. So that is a challenge also, and that is my strength also. What I'm getting, I'm learning day by day. As I told, I try to learn every day. There is no end of that.
That's the point, Reema. And since you mentioned that some of your 8 of your branches exactly into remote work areas, like in your
A
opinion,
150 kilometer, 100 kilometer, I need to travel to them.
oh, okay. How do you ensure efficient and seamless banking operations in West Bengal, considering its unique market dynamics?
Seamless is like what I tell you that HDFC Bank is moving towards all the innovations. मतलब I have worked with another previously with my organizations. My all friends are with different banks. So if you have any experience with HDFC Bank, somebody must be knowing. So we are very much into your product development and innovation. मतलब यहाँ किसी भी चीज का आपको लोन मिल जाएगा, कोई भी प्रोडक्ट मिल जाएगा. इवन अकाउंट नंबर यू कैन चूज बाय ऑफ योर ओन चॉइसेस. तो ये जो चीजें है ना, दे आर वेरी मच इनटू प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट एंड डिजिटलाइजेशन. और सब कुछ डिजिटल ही होता है. ऑल द सर्विसेज पीपल गिव, you can get it with QR code, you can get it with phone banking number. Very important it is. तो वो बहुत ही सिस्टमेटिक वे है. बैंक का जो फंक्शन है दैट इज वेरी सिस्टमेटिक. And again, we have a very important monitoring tool. A lot many of every people use almost around 50 to 60 softwares. It's huge. So we also have a different kind of monitoring tools. The whole day we do the same monitoring and monitoring and MIS, and every day you need to do a meeting. तो जो बैंक का जो फंक्शन है दैट्स वेरी सिस्टमेटिक, वेरी अरेंज्ड, and it is very tech savvy, very technically sound bank. And every day we got some new innovation.
That's
I have a question. Like, could you share some insights into the strategies employed by HDFC Bank to maintain its position as India's largest bank?
Yeah, of course. We have a product development. Okay. Second, we have a differential product. बहुत ही डिफरेंशियल प्रोडक्ट्स है. मतलब मैंने बोला था कि आप चाहोगे, यू नीड योर फोन नंबर टू बी योर अकाउंट नंबर, सो दैट यू विल नेवर फॉरगेट व्हाट इज योर अकाउंट नंबर. तो वो आपको मिल जाएगा. यू वांट, आपको आज का आज ही अकाउंट अभी खोलना है, तो यू डोंट नीड टू, वेलकम किट्स आर देयर, स्टिल पीपल ओपन इट फॉर इंस्टेंट अकाउंट जब खोलते हैं. तो वो भी खोलने की जरूरत नहीं है, वो भी लेने की जरूरत नहीं है. शाम तक आपका अकाउंट मिल जाता है. दैट इज अ डिफरेंट, उसका वेरिएंट अलग है. दैट इज देयर. स्टिल नाउ वी आर मूविंग इनटू 100% डिजिटलाइजेशन ऑफ अकाउंट ओपनिंग. RM will go to your home. ICICI has already doing that. Even we are doing for the current accounts also, because in savings account is easy, but for documentation and all for current account it is difficult. But we are doing the same. In my branch only, if you are opening, suppose one branch, 50 accounts, out of that 30 are digital. So that is there. Secondly, मैंने जैसे आपको बोला, and we have one product like 30 seconds का this personal loan. 10 seconds personal loan is there in somewhere in Germany or something. One bank is following. So HDFC has implemented 30 seconds. Then for everything we have TAT is there. TAT, इसमें ऐसा नहीं होगा हमारे यहाँ पर कि if you are depositing something or getting any services, so you will not get a result or something. For everything we have a TAT, defined TAT, and the TAT cannot be burst. It cannot be. Otherwise, the senior management will follow up and you will feel the heat. So that is the invisible part. Like services are the invisible part. Since we are in the service industry, tertiary sector, so we focus on that invisible part only. Apart from product is a physical thing we are offering. The invisible part, that other than this peripheral devices and physical instruments, जो है उसके ऊपर इसका बहुत ज़्यादा फोकस है. The TAT burst, as I told you, the TAT burst, you cannot find that service anywhere. TAT cannot be burst. Once service you are getting, it has to be completed within that prescribed time as prescribed by RBI. We follow the same. Otherwise, if it is TAT is burst, then compliances and audit team will catch hold of that department. On the
That's
services, we are
great
very focused customer
perception
center.
again. What role do you think technology plays in shaping the future of wholesale banking, Reema? And how is HDFC Bank leveraging technology exactly?
I told you ना the HDFC Bank is very much into that product development. अगर आप कोई भी लोन लेने के लिए जाओगे तो maximum loans are digitalized. Like suppose we are disbursing one file, so customer need not to come to us. The bank official goes and through digital they log in it. Log in means all the information in the system we get and we are disbursing. So the future is shifting towards digital thing. Most of the time we do not have much of paperwork. In HDFC, it follows Six Sigma kind of thing. No paper. So it is a MD's mandate also. There should be zero. They are focusing on that zero teller counter. There will not be any cash counters. So that is another project that is going on. So that is why we are, if you are going to any new branches, you will find CDM machines. It's cash depositing as well as it is dispensing also. So this is another project. And second project is first time we follow first time FTR, but the first time right. There should not be any corrections later on. So any form and all everything you customer is also filling up, so we also help them. So slowly and gradually all the processes are going to be digital. Right now only the Form 60 has been digitalized. I have told you that account opening is gradually getting digitalized. Half of our two-wheelers are like two-wheelers or CD or consumer durable like mobile or ये सब का जो है, it all has been digitalized. The no document comes to us. So in system it comes to us, we disburse, that's it. So if the transformation is still going on in the next 4-5 years, all the paperwork has already reduced in a huge manner. In our bank, we do not keep any records in paper. It is all almost in system. System controls we are working on, and it differentiates it.
Great. So, what are some of the most rewarding aspects of your role as Assistant Vice President of Wholesale Banking Operations?
The most rewarding is what I feel I had learned the team building, and I have developed a lot in my leadership skills. Because earlier I had worked when my team or my people are working with me in the same premises under me. Scattered in a very scattered manner in different geographical locations. People are there, and different. In my department, what you can say, if somebody is knowing that banking and business and all, so different products are there. So every branch is live with different products. Every product is specific process and comprehensions and everything is different. So उसको control करना is it was a big challenge. Earlier, I had worked in a specific kind of process at different times. But all processes all together, that too in a scattered manner near different geographical locations, my people are sitting there and we are managing all together. Even we need to start together and end together. Within 10 hours, you have to finish your job. That monitoring I have to do and everything. So that work-life balance should be there. So ये सब चीजें हैं. So that I had learned. My leadership skills have been developed a lot. That is my achievement is after joining this HDFC Bank. The team building skills. I was never there. I'm not there with them, but still my all teams works together. ऑल मतलब सभी ब्रांचेस एक साथ ही काम करते हैं. So that is my achievement.
That's the point. Okay. Can you highlight a particularly challenging project you have worked on, Reema, and how you overcame obstacles to achieve success?
Yeah, I have many experiences. Like you must have been knowing CTS, check truncation system. Earlier, we used to give check into the bank and one bank to another. The physical movement was checks was going on. And right now, we are just do a scanning and the image flows to the सामने वाला bank and the payment gets made. So in 2013, in 2010 it is, the CTS came in 2010. But in 2013, it first came to Eastern India and in IDBI Bank, luckily, I have only with my supervisor, we have launched CTS. Then that was a challenge when 191 branches were there, entire East. तो उनको मशीन प्रोवाइड करना, उनको ट्रेनिंग देना, द टेक्नोलॉजी पॉइंट समझना, द स्टार्टिंग ऑफ प्रोसेस, दैट आई हैव डन फर्स्ट. Second, in 2017, my CMS department was with clearing department. Then they both get separated. Then at that time, I needed to shift all my departments, a very minimal skeleton people. I need to do a recruitment, and again 2 times I made a different department and processes and everything. That challenge I also have made in Calcutta. जो CMS department है HDFC का, the regional center. I was a location head, so that I have led. वो मैंने बनाया है. So that was another challenge, and I overcome uh, with a courage. You need to take an initiative. मैंने जब when first I told कि if you have to come out of your fear कि I cannot do that, और ये इतना ही मैं इतना ही करूँगी, ये मेरा ही इतना ही काम है मेरा. At that time also I could have taken transfer to some other department and go, but I was the only one to challenge and set up the new department. That department that is made by me. It's my biggest achievement. जैसे यहाँ भी I am the first lady cluster head, because no other ladies, if you ask, they will not take this position. The wholesale banking का cluster है, no. So that challenge again I have taken. So I have made a history in HDFC. I am the first lady cluster in entire East. That is the history I have made. So again, I was very disciplined. I need to take the challenges. आपको इनिशिएटिव लेना पड़ता है, कभी डर भी लगता है, बट वो उससे थोड़ा बाहर आना पड़ता है. आई ट्राई टू कम आउट ऑफ दैट. यस, आई कैन डू दैट एंड आई डिड दैट. मेरे लिए भी चैलेंजिंग था पहले, बट मैं पहले उतना ट्रेवल नहीं कर पाती थी. अभी भी ऐसा होता है, बिकॉज सिंस लास्ट 3 days आई वॉज आउटसाइड. Yesterday only I was in office. So today I had to move to Calcutta. So I could not move on because I was very tired. I cannot travel today. So all these things, the pros and cons you need to take up. So वैसा ही चलता है.
Great, thank you for sharing. So, what advice would you give to aspiring professionals looking to build a career in banking operations?
First of all, I would say that in life discipline is very important. ठीक है? And in banking you need to be very very disciplined, because right now also RBI has become very strict. बहुत ही stringent law बनाया RBI ने. And the customer जो है ना, अभी का जो population है, back then 15 years पहले उनको इतना पता नहीं होता था. They were not that much of tech savvy. इतना इंटरनेट ही नहीं होता था, इतना स्मार्टफोन्स ये सब नहीं, सोशल मीडिया नहीं होता था कि they will file a complaint. And today's customer, they will find for each and everything they can file a complaint. So your image is also attached with your bank's image. So you have to be a very very process centric first, very very disciplined. What RBI and your bank is saying, you have to follow that. It has very very different kind of bifurcation. बहुत छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं. Every day I take the hurdle meeting with my team. Still they are working for 5, 6, 10 years, but still they are doing all these silly mistakes. So you need not to do that filling. Very minute detail पे ध्यान देने की जरूरत है. Because you are playing with funds, no, people's money. Right now what it is, because of this fintech, because of technological advancement, this fraud, sniping, cyber threats, all these things have increased in a magnificent way. They are unfolding various ways to do a financial fraud with the bank, with your customer, with you. So you have to be very vigilant. That is why these laws, the banking laws, are becoming stringent day by day. So for that you have to be very disciplined and follow the what is given by your management or bank or RBI का rule. तो वो पहला चीज है. Secondly, you have to be very careful about your own finance. Because being a banker, I cannot be bankrupt. I cannot be an NPA customer to another financial organization. That is very detrimental for your health, your attitude, and your company's image also. So
How do you
because being a
exactly maintain
bank,
a work-life balance with this demanding nature of your role?
वो थोड़ा करना पड़ता है. Because I am very health freak, fitness freak kind of thing, और थोड़ा स्किन केयर ये सब भी, तो वो टाइम के बीच में मैनेज करना पड़ता है. So my bank is not, what I'm saying is you have to be disciplined now. You complete your job within your time. I don't spend lot many, because you will see many people are still in our office. They are doing Facebook and something. That is what I told you. You have to be disciplined. You spend your quality time at office so that you can get your quality time at home also. You manage that.
Great.
तो अपना टाइम पे काम खत्म करिए. After, because we have a tat of 10 hours. After 10 hours, I don't want to see anybody's face at home. At office, sorry. At office, I don't want to see them. So you also follow the same. You finish your work at time. Then you go. If you go home, so you will get time for different improvement with yourself. I still follow that, improve my communication skill every day, watching some YouTube channel or something, or studying or writing. Or what I've said, no, that I was looking after for trade finance. So I'm studying trade finance. So spend that quality time at your home with your family and for yourself. Finish your time at work at time. That is very important. And invest some time with you. And take care of your health. That is the prime important thing to do. Have a good sleep.
So could you
That
share
is what
some
I tried to do.
strategies for effective time management in the banking sector?
Yes, of course. Suppose you, first of all, you be on time. I be on time. Before 10 minutes, I reach office. Then you fix a particular time for your lunch, your breakfast, your some boys have a smoking habit, so 1-2 times smoke break also. That's it. Then you make a strategy. You plan. First of all, like हम management में पढ़ते हैं, planning and organizing. Like planning and organizing is also very important here. You do a today's plan. जैसे मेरे पास भी कुछ काम है, तो मैं पहले ही लेकर के जाती हूँ. At the first of the morning, I need to do this. I need to check out these mails, giving these answers. You plan out for the day. Also, you have a organizing capability you need to develop. Suppose आप कोई काम के बीच में है, your boss is asking some MIS, so that organizing and staffing capability you should have. You should always take a help of your colleague. तो वो ये काम अभी आपको देना है कि MIS. So if you are investing your time here, you are doing something, you are middle of that. So later on जो बात का काम है वो आप अपने फ्रेंड से पूछ सकते हैं या स्टाफ को बोल सकते हैं. जब उनका होगा तो आप उनका हेल्प कर दीजिए. म्यूचुअल कंसर्न एंड अंडरस्टैंडिंग, टीम मैनेजमेंट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. दैट इज व्हाट आई टोल्ड. आई हैव टोल्ड एवरीबडी ये मेरा काम है, तुम्हारा काम, ऐसा नहीं चलेगा हमारे यहाँ पे. एवरीथिंग इज फॉर द बैंक और फॉर योरसेल्फ. You are investing 11 hours, 10 hours here, so that is like your family also. So that internal team cohesiveness is also important with your boss, with your peers, and downward also. So I work like that. I am not getting things by the people. I do work with the people. So that attitude you need to develop. तो ऐसे आप काम करेंगे तो टाइम पे आपका काम खत्म हो जाएगा. मैनेजमेंट और टाइम और प्लानिंग, योर ऑर्गेनाइजिंग योर वर्क एंड स्टाफिंग ऑल्सो, किसको क्या काम कभी दे सकते हैं या उसके टाइम में आप काम कर दे सकते हैं. ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि सामने वाला ज्यादा काम में बर्डन, आपके पास कम काम है, तो यू टेक इट ऑल्सो. ऑल टुगेदर वी शुड फॉलो वन गोल की 2 days द डिपार्टमेंट का गोल है ये, ब्रांच का गोल है ये, बैंक का गोल है ये, यू टेक इट एज योर ओन. ये मेरा भी गोल है. तो वो टाइम पे और सही से तभी खत्म हो पाएगा. अदरवाइज इफ यू आर रनिंग अलोन नो, so your team will lagging behind. You need to be a part of team also. So that is what I try to follow, and I told my people also, and I do. Thank you.
Reema, would you like to give us example of certain innovative steps that HDFC Bank has taken recently? Any innovative out of the context, एकदम creative वाले?
हाँ, तो एकदम क्रिएटिव वाला है ना. इन फेज ऐप विदाउट इन फ्लाइट ऑल्सो इट विल वर्क. यू कैन मेक पेमेंट व्हेन यू आर फ्लाइंग, व्हेन यू आर इन द स्काई, इट विल वर्क. देन सेकेंडली क्या होता है कि राइट नाउ आधार नंबर जो है वो रिडक्ट करके देते हैं. मतलब 12 डिजिट का है तो 8 डिजिट वी क्लिप इट आउट, रिडक्ट करके देते हैं, सो दैट इट कैन नॉट बी यूज्ड लेटर ऑन फॉर एनी मैल प्रैक्टिसेस और एनी रॉन्ग वेज. तो कस्टमर से डिक्लेरेशन भी लेते हैं कि आप ये आधार दे रहे हो हमें, ठीक है. तो इट विल ऑटोमेटिकली गेट रिडक्टेड. एंड व्हाट मतलब जो नहीं रिडक्ट हो रहा है, दैट फेलियर रिपोर्ट कम्स टू अस, सो वी डाउनलोड इट एंड वी रिडक्ट इट मैन्युअली. तो ये भी एक इनोवेशन है. देन सेकेंडली एक और है कि ना वी आर मूविंग टुवर्ड 0 टेलर काउंटर. शायद 2-4 साल में हो जाएगा या 5 साल में, दैट एग्जैक्टली इज नॉट नोन. So there will be no cashier. So for that artificial intelligence we have put in your बहुत कुछ जगह पे है, सभी में नहीं है, but artificial intelligence also we have inculcated in those CDM machines, जो कैश वेंडिंग मशीन है. वो डिपॉजिट भी लेता है और ये भी करता है, अगर आपको असिस्टेंट चाहिए वो आपसे बात भी करता है. आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस इम्प्लीमेंट ये भी है. और एकदम हटके जो मैंने बोला वो हमारा 30 सेकेंड्स में आपका ये हो जाएगा, वो पहला HDFC ने किया था. एनी बैंक, नो बैंक इज फॉलोइंग. 30 सेकेंड्स में आपका PL डिस्बर्स, पर्सनल लोन डिस्बर्स थ्रू नेट बैंक. That is a unique feature of kind of
That's
product.
actually quite unique because again time matters a lot too. Yeah, Aditya.
So what are the main risk and regulatory challenges faced by wholesale banking operations, and how does HDFC Bank address them?
नॉट ओनली होलसेल बैंकिंग, जो रिस्क एंड ये है ना वो सभी के लिए सेम ही है. कोई भी डिपार्टमेंट में आप रहोगे, जो बैंक है तो फॉर देम सेम है. फर्स्ट इज फाइनेंशियल रिस्क, है ना. सेकंड इज क्रेडिट रिस्क. उसके बाद ऑपरेशनल रिस्क जो है दैट इज योर करेक्ट. होलसेल बैंकिंग है तो वहाँ पर ऑपरेशन भी है, तो ऑपरेशन रिस्क इज देयर. एंड ऑपरेशन रिस्क क्या होता है? व्हेन मैनुअल एरर्स आर देयर, when some intentionally fraud is happening. जो मैंने बोला आपको बहुत ही डिसिप्लिन रहना होगा फॉर योर प्रोसेसेस एंड कंप्लाइंस पार्ट. जो आपको बोला जा रहा है यू हैव टू डू दैट और यू फॉलो दैट, जो RBI का रूल्स है. इफ यू आर नॉट फॉलोइंग दैट, कहीं ना कहीं से कुछ भी लूप हो जाए, कुछ फ्रॉड हो जाएगा, कोई मिस पेमेंट हो जाएगा या रॉन्ग पेमेंट हो जाएगा, रॉन्ग डिस्बर्समेंट हो जाएगा, तो फिर वहाँ पर बैंक विल गेट एन एक्सपोजर. फाइनेंशियल रिस्क बोलते हैं. देन बैंक का जो रेपुटेशन है वो भी रिस्क पे आ जाएगी. That will be that will attract an operation risk also. Operation के थ्रू ये रिस्क हो गया. So for that ये सारा rules regulation बनाया गया. We are very much into that. Compliances part we are very strict. And we have a daily MIF for each and every activity.
So, okay. How do you stay updated with the latest trends and developments in the banking industry, Reema?
See, if you are in banking, that's a very good question, but I think it is prevalent for everybody. Like if you are a doctor, so you have to be very much versed with what new medicines are coming, what new technological, operating processes are coming. Okay. Second is if you are a lawyer, so what new laws are coming. So like that only, मैं हमेशा पढ़ती हूँ and I also share with my team. When you go into RBI site, so you will see that what RBI has made different rules. What are the new challenges or new rules have come up. So change भी होता रहता है. And regarding the circulars are always there. So different department का bank publishes different circulars every day. So we need to understand and study. This is the only thing we need to follow. Rather, I follow RBI site also and I share it with my team with a gist or something like that. You can follow daily, you can follow weekly, you can follow monthly. But when you are banking, it has to be this.
So, what are your thoughts on the role of sustainability and corporate social responsibility in banking operations?
Whatever corporate social responsibility का अगर आप बात करेंगे तो in my department only we have a green India kind of plan. परिवर्तन we have. HDFC का परिवर्तन है. So if you see in social media you can find it out परिवर्तन. So HDFC follows that corporate social responsibility. उसमें वो बहुत सारा different काम करते हैं परिवर्तन का schools में, hospitals में. But we have two projects, the Green India and blood donation camp. So we do promote numerous blood donation camps. Even my 8 branches do around 40, take participation in 40 blood donation camp in a year. We plant almost, my department, it almost plants, अगर आप 5-6 भी करते हैं तो कम से कम हम 400 से 500 प्लांट्स या ट्रीज लगाते हैं. मेरा जो डिपार्टमेंट है तो ऑल टुगेदर HDFC डज इन अ वेरी बिग स्केल. So HDFC follows that corporate social responsibility. We have one scheme called Parivartan. So you also उसको देखते हैं personally. You also look after it personally.
So, Reema, can you discuss any initiatives that have been undertaken by HDFC Bank to promote financial inclusion to empower marginalized communities like SC, ST, OBC होते हैं तो उनको एम्पावर करने के लिए मे बी HDFC बैंक ने स्पेशल लोन स्कीम्स या फिर एनी इनिशिएटिव्स कुछ लिए?
Yeah, we do that self-help group wala loan, and we are one of the pioneer. We do in a big scale. उसका वॉल्यूम बहुत ज़्यादा होता है every month in my small branches also, because my branches are always there in a rural area. So self-help जो ग्रुप्स होते हैं उनका जो लोन होता है वो HLG, SCG, उनका जो डिस्बर्समेंट हर महीने बहुत ज़्यादा होता है. Every month it is huge and in a good number. We do that. We also open that small account. We encourage to get that small account opened.
Any others like loans, maybe education facilities for their children, health policies, health loans?
ये सारे जो पॉलिसीज आप बोल रहे हैं, these policies are already NRLM, ये सब जो है these are the policies by RBI only. what RBI says, तो वो हमारे टारगेट में भी आता है, in credit targets in PSL category. Like in PSL category, we are doing Swarna loan और NRLM loan, Deen Dayal Yojana, ये सब में करते हैं. So RBI also gives us a target. Every bank has a target, PSL target, and we all have to do that. So we are doing that.
That's great, Reema.
So what steps does HDFC Bank take to mitigate cybersecurity risk in wholesale banking operation?
Cyber security risk is altogether it is there around, because one thing is that suppose everybody, every staff doesn't have the access of having receiving mail or sending mail to outside the bank. Outside the wide area network of bank. So they cannot. It takes a special permission. It is given to specific people or at senior level. ये एक है. Secondly, we have been strictly told not to open any link or any accept any email and something like that from in outside the bank. तो और उसमें और एक चीज है कि if you are one thing मैं बताना भूल गई कि if you are sending suppose any information, there is one department who is taking care of each and every mail coming and going. If you are taking a printout of from your PC, any policy or circular department, suppose for your own official purpose also, so you and your supervisor get an alert and you have to give a reply to them, marking mail to your state senior, each and every. तो कोई भी मेल आप यहाँ से बाहर भेज भी नहीं सकते और वो डेटा भी वो ब्लॉक कर देते हैं. Yes, that data has been blocked. That customer data, anything will not reach, will not go outside. उसके लिए सिर्फ परमिशन लेना पड़ता है. कुछ डॉक्यूमेंट होते हैं, suppose we are going for valuation and all, so we need to forward the valuer the deed का copy and all. So customer's PAN number and personal details should not reach to them. So for that we take in special permission, then only it will go out. So department is strictly monitoring.
That's excellent, Reema. My question is obviously you should be hiring out people for your own teams. So what qualities do you look for basically when you recruit new talent for wholesale banking operations?
It depends on what role you are taking up. Sometimes we take freshers for a very junior officer role. So उसके लिए तो normal we take a look after, and if you are taking a person for a specific role, so we take from that specific background or experience. Like SDFC has taken me, because I had worked with all these departments I'm working at once upon a time at different period. What I'm taking up all together, I have worked separately for all these departments earlier, so they have taken me. So it depends. And even we are very much focused on gender diversity. So we need more female leaders, more female people. My department has 60% female. That is highest, because average is 30% in my bank. But my department has 60% of female employees.
That's a very good initiative. Even at SK Association Group, our management team comprises of 90% females. Except for me, everyone is a female on board. Okay, Aditi, I thank you.
So can you discuss the role of data analytics and insights in optimizing banking operation?
See, how we can say that data analytics is all, we are getting into very robotic roles. जो भी डेटा हमारे सिस्टम में है, automatically there are several systems in banking. I can say the loan system will be different. Your digital banking का data है, that is different. Your core banking का data is entirely different. So there are so many of mix and merge and analysis that is taken care at HO. So that is a very robotic role. एंड उसके लिए हमारे पास बहुत सारा MISs भी आता है. So sometimes people ask us to filter those data. So all together from several regions we give, and then the data is being filtered, and then they work upon that. So system में in banking से in every bank you go there you will find all this data in एक जगह पे नहीं मिलेगा. You will get different data and different software. Even another bank also use 4-5 software. We use 50 software. At least 5 to 6 software every bank uses. So that data you will find there, and then they analyze it. और ये हमेशा रोबोटिक नहीं होता है, बिकॉज कभी भी कुछ भी ऐसा डेटा चाहिए होता है तो दे फाइंड इट फ्रॉम द रीजनल सीनियर्स ऑल्सो. ऐसे और डाउनलोड हमारे पास आता है फ्रॉम लोकल सीनियर्स. फ्रॉम देयर it get accommodated at regional level, then state level, then national level. So it is not always robotic जैसा दिखाते हैं. It is not there. A lot many of manual work is also included.
Obviously.
It depends on for what purpose it is used.
Would you like to share a memorable experience, Reema, from your tenure at HDFC Bank?
Yeah, the most memorable thing is कि ऐसा मुझे कभी वेलकम नहीं मिला था. इन माई बैंक मैं बता देती हूँ, मेरे डिपार्टमेंट में कम से कम वी यूज टू वेलकम एवरीबडी इन अ वेरी ग्रैंड वे. एवरीबडी कम्स. So when I came joined here, so my state head came all together traveling 200 kilometers to welcome me, and it has been posted all together entire East. Everybody, every senior, and it has been posted in a very grand way. We have one lady cluster head. She has recently joined. She's the only one and the first one. That is a very very memorable thing, a very good memory. I should always keep with me.
Okay. So, what are your long-term goals and aspirations within the banking industry?
Long-term goal maybe that I am trying to be a banking leader at least. I believe in learning, so I want to learn everything about banking. I want to work with every department. मतलब अभी भी maximum questions banking के I can give answers, but I want no answer should be there. I cannot answer in future, so I should reach to that position, and at least till my career end, I should become a country leader, a country head kind of thing. So that is my vision also. But my goal is to get to know everything about banking. Everything I want to have a knowledge of about banking. Every knowledge I want to have. So for that I study a lot.
So again, Reema, what steps does HDFC Bank take to mitigate cybersecurity risk in wholesale banking operations?
No, I told you na right now. We have a DLP monitoring department. तो कोई भी बाहर से आ नहीं सकता, कोई भी मेल बाहर जा नहीं सकता. So they have a close monitoring on that. If you are sending any personal data or any customer data or any something like that, so they will monitor and they will stop it there only. It will not move out. और ऐसा कुछ है तो they in that mail also will not come inside. There are very minimal chances of miss out.
That's interesting.
और each and every mail it happened. It आपको और आपके supervisor marking mail to your state head, the mail will come. This data that staff is with employee code is trying to share.
That's great, Reema. So how do you actually handle conflicts or disagreements within your team or with clients, if any?
There were one issue early last year when ISCO was one of Steel Authority of India was our customer. तो उनका कुछ एक DP का था. तो what happened कि when you are giving it to off market transaction, so it will be processed on the day end EOD. They wanted to get a process within the day, within the cutoff time, that is before 2, and they wanted to realize the funds and sell it there only. So they have asked for around 10 lakhs of loss they have incurred since it has been processed on the same day. It has been processed the day in. They could not sell it on the same day. So with that, a lot many of conversations where that we had a call team meeting and we went to meet the customer. Then we actually moved to Bombay, our DP cell department. From there, we have taken inside all the processes. Then we try to uh, convince our customers. उसके बाद से we have strictly told everybody that this is our specific customer, so their request will be processed at on time. And we have also informed our HO also, it is a prime customer, so their process will be processed on the same time. So there, then later on there were no conflict. तो ऐसा कुछ कुछ स्पेसिफिक केसेस में स्पेसिफिक स्टेप्स अकॉर्डिंग टू द सिचुएशन यू नीड टू टेक. And within my team, I have also told, I have always tried to make a team building. So we used to talk. I have always told them you talk. So our goal should be for the bank. तो वो समझ के काम कीजिए.
Okay, so who's someone in your profession you really admire and why?
One of my previous boss is there, so he is a real admiration for me. He is general manager in IDBI Bank. So he always admires me, and that too our regional head here, Gaurav Roy, is our HDFC WBO wholesale banking operation का जो regional head है. So he is a real admiration. He is a real admiration. He always tells, he reach office at 8:30, he left office at 6 p.m. He tells Kena, you come early and go early, finish your work early. So, or you always try to, be a part of your team, do your work with yourself. So he always encourages all these things. And he always encourages his lady staff, the lady leaders. So I follow him also, our RH business.
That's a great
हर दिन
response.
8:30 बजे आते हैं ऑफिस और 5:30 बजे चले भी जाते हैं. ऑफिस में से ज्यादा बैठने के लिए कोई ज्यादा पैसे नहीं दे रहा है बैंक की तरफ. ज्यादा काम नहीं कर रहे. 8 घंटे में काम नहीं कर रहे हो मतलब कोई काम नहीं कर रहे हो.
Okay. A last question for you, Reema. Since we have many youths out here in this meet, so what would you like to say about the opportunities that the future of wholesale banking operation presents? And what would you like to advise our audience if they would like to join your bank and would love to learn from you and take you as their role model?
If they want to, earlier also I told, if they want to join any banking industry, the discipline, learning, and you have to be versatile. Secondly, and you have to be mobile, because in banking industry, bank changes your position and place, transfers. So mobility and acceptance is also important. जब भी आपको चैलेंज दिया जाए या अपॉर्चुनिटी, यू नीड टू एक्सेप्ट इट. यू नीड टू हैव अ कंटिन्यूअस लर्निंग प्रोसेस and you have to be disciplined as per the process. And HDFC Bank is very disciplined bank and very compliance centric. ये दोनों चीजें सभी बैंकों में है. In any bank financial industry you're trying to join, you need to be.
That was great talking to you, Reema. And we would like to express our sincere gratitude to Ms.Reema Dey, Assistant Vice President HDFC Bank, for being our guest for today's episode at Conversation with Consultants. Your presence and engagement helps us make it a success, Reema. Thank you for providing your insights into your inspirational journey. Further, we would also like to thank our audience for listening patiently throughout the event. Thank you everyone for joining with us
Thank
today.
you everyone.
And hope that everyone has gained some knowledge from this event.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone, and we are excited to announce that our next episode for Conversation with Consultant will be held next weekend. So, looking forward to see you again. So, thank you for joining.
Okay. Thank you very much.